Hey everyone, Steven here. In this video, I want to show you one of the most important softwares that I've used for my Amazon business in order to scale it up to multiple seven figures a year. So this is the InventoryLab Insights Restock Report. I know it's a mouthful to say, but just think of it as the Restock Report tool. So within the InventoryLab software, there's actually a couple different tools that you can use to run your entire business. But this is one of the coolest tools that I've seen to be able to scale your arbitrage or wholesale business and get it to the next level. So I want to show you how I use it in my business and why it's such an important part of scaling up your business to that seven-figure mark. So let's jump right into it. So this is the InventoryLab Insights. If you click right here on Insights and click into Restock Report, this will be the view that pops up. You can see there's a lot of data here and a lot of information. So one of the first things that I'll tell you that I do for myself is change the view to the nighttime view. So it's a lot easier on the eyes because you're going to be spending a lot of time in this tool. So when you first go into your Restock Report, let me show you where to look and how to click on every single part of it. And I'll show you how to implement it into your day-to-day workflow. So after you connect your Seller Central to InventoryLab and then you click on your Restock Report, you should be able to start adding products to your Restock Report. So this is a separate tool from the list and shipping feature of InventoryLab and the accounting feature of InventoryLab, but they're all interconnected. So when you first click on Restock Report, you want to go all the way to the left right here and click on the arrow, and then you want to click add tracked items right here. So we're going to click that right here, and then what's going to show is this pop-up of all your inventory inside your Amazon catalog. So these are all the products that you've added into your inventory on Seller Central or on InventoryLab. So let's say you want to replenish certain products in order to stay in stock all the time so you don't miss out on any sales. What you want to do is search for the product, or you could scroll down to find all your products right here, and then you want to click this toggle icon right here underneath the status column in order to start tracking this product. The next step is to add a lead time to this product. So what you want to do is start calculating the time it takes for you to order this product, for it to arrive at your warehouse or your home, and the time it takes for you to prep and ship the products to Amazon's warehouses in order for you to get an accurate lead time. So let's say this whole process takes you about 7 days. So you want to enter 7 right here and then click update report. So after you click update report, what it's going to do is start syncing the data and start generating you a new report based on the lead time that you gave the restock report. So we're going to click load new report, and then now the restock report is going to be updated with that new item. And just a quick note, I didn't include the title and the ASIN in the report because I don't want to reveal all my products, but if you go down here and click on ASIN and you click on item title, it will pop up right here. So you're able to quickly see the title and ASIN attached to this data. But I'm just going to scroll up here. So if you ever need to update one of your tracked items, you can simply click on this. And these are all the tracked items that I have in my restock report. So if I ever want to stop tracking any of these products, maybe because they were discontinued or I can't get access to them anymore, then I could simply click on the track toggle right here and then update my report. Now, I'm not going to do that right now, but I want to show you that each item I have may have a different lead time because sometimes different suppliers have different lead times. For example, this specific product right here has a 14-day lead time. So it would take me 2 weeks for me to order the product, for it to get to my warehouse, for me to pack and prep everything and get it to one of the Amazon warehouses. Whereas this item from a different supplier might only have a 9-day lead time. And it's very important for you to actually calculate the lead time accurately, or as accurate as possible, in order for the data to be as accurate as possible. So we're going to click on cancel updates. Now, if you click on create custom view, this is where you're going to be able to create custom views that you want to see on the report. So what I mean by that is if you go over here to view, you could quickly switch between different types of views. And by the way, all of these are custom made by me, and I'll show you exactly how I'm able to set up these views. But if I were to go to restock now, it would take me to the next available view. Same thing if I were to go to restock soon, it would take me to the next available view. And all this data could be exported out. If you click on exports, you could export all the columns or all the visible columns. So all the visible columns are actually right here with a check mark. You're able to drag and drop this behind or after another column that you want to look at. And if you scroll down, you can look at all the other available columns available to you in order for you to make a good restocking decision. So some of the columns that I didn't include that you probably should include is going to be your suppliers and the item title and the ASIN. So that was a quick overview of the customization that goes into it. If we go back to the restock report, let me show you how I would analyze each of these products in order to replenish replenish them and make sure I'm never out of stock. So my workflow begins in a no stock view right here, where I'm able to view all my products where I have no inventory on hand. This means that I've sold out of the products or I've never sold it before, so it's showing 0 units inside Amazon's warehouses. I'm also able to see the inbound quantity. So let's say I sent in a shipment last week and it hasn't checked in yet. I'm able to see how many units that I've sent in already, so I don't double order for this one specific product. I'm also able to see my total sales for the past 60 days, but let's say I want to view it for the past 30 days. I could click on report time frame and check on 30 days. I'm also able to look at it for the past year, 90 days, 2 weeks, and 7 days, and all time as well. So I'm just going to switch it to 30 days really quickly. And then what's going to happen is it's going to refresh with the 30-day sales data. I'm also able to see my latest buy cost, which is synced from InventoryLab. So if I were to enter a new buy cost with another supplier, this will update as well. I'm also able to see my total profit margin, my total ROI for each of these specific products. And I'm able to see my estimated replenishment quantity with the cost associated with that replenishment. I'm also able to see my days remaining of restocking this product and the status of my replenishment with a sales forecast with the lead time that I entered and any tags I want to enter for this specific product. So for example, with these products, I put the item number associated with each specific supplier. So I could quickly search this item number all across InventoryLab to see if I ordered this product before. If I scroll down a little bit, you can see that some products have multiple item numbers because I'm ordering it from multiple suppliers. So let's start with this first product right here. So this product, I've sold 22 units in the past 30 days. It's profited me $96 with an 18% margin. If I were to click on the sales history of this product, it's going to give me a breakdown of when I should be restocking this and which days I've been getting sales on. I'm also able to disable any outliers, which are days that I might have crazy amounts of sales or safety stock as well. And I could also switch the reporting frame from 30 days to, let's say, 90 days. I'm able to see all my 90-day sales right here. Now, you want a more detailed view of each specific cell. What you could do is actually go back and copy the ASIN or the item title or even the SKU, and then go to your FBA cells and then search for that specific product. So then you can see a breakdown of each cell and the profit for each cell. So what I'm going to do is copy this MSQ number, go to my FBA cells, open it up in the new tab, and now I'm going to change the order ID to MSQ and copy and paste it and click advanced search for the past month. Now I'm able to see a breakdown of the specific product with each sell and each profit amount. I can also see the date of the last sell for this item, and if I scroll all the way down, I can even see the date of the first sell for this item. I can see my average order price down here, my average fees, and my average profit per sell. Now if this product fits into my reordering criteria, which is a certain profit amount and a certain profit percentage, then I can decide to replenish this product. So how do I figure out how much to replenish? You can absolutely just follow the recommended replenishment quantity, but if you want the most accurate amount of data, what I would do is count how many days it took you in the past 30 days to sell out of this product. So we're going to start from June 23rd, and then we're going to go all the way to July 17th. So that is approximately 24 days to sell out of 22 units. Now you might see 19 sales right here, and that's because certain orders have multiple units within that order. So I'm going to take this overall 22 sales, and let's say I want to replenish this product for the whole 30 days worth of inventory. I'm going to do some quick math. So if it takes me approximately 3 weeks to sell out of 22 units, if I wanted to replenish for the entire 4 weeks, I would probably need about 25, 26, even 27 units for my next replenishment order in order to stay in stock for the next 30 days. So now after you figure out how much you want to restock for the next 30 days, you could click on the first column right here where you see these 3 dots and then click mark as on order. Now what's going to happen is you're able to create a purchase order for this specific product as if you were to restock this product and remove it from the no stock view. So I'm going to put in my purchase order date, which is next week, and then I'm going to put in 26, and then I'm also going to add the supplier of this product. So I'm going to put Costco and then mark as on order. And what it's going to do is move that product onto the on order view right here. So if I were to go to the on order view, that specific product will pop up right here. Now, as you move products to on order, what you also want to do is start creating your purchase order on Google Sheets. So I have my grocery supplier open right here. And then let's say it's this product that I want to replenish. Then I'm going to move it to my next draft order right here, which I have already done, paste it in. And then since I'm restocking 26 units, I could put a restock order of 26 units right right here. I could fill in the rest of this information right here. And then I'm going to go back to my restock report and then go back to no stock and do this for every single product down here until I'm able to create my purchase order with my supplier. After I replenish all these orders and move it to on order, I could go to the next view, which is the restock now view. So these products, I still have some inventory inside Amazon, but it's time for me to restock these products. I'm going to do the same thing as I did with all my no stock products, but I'm also going to consider how much inventory I have on hand in order to not be overstocked on this product. As you can see, for this product, I've sold 153 units in the past 30 days. It's profited me over $500 and is recommending me to restock anywhere from 158 units to 164 units based on my sales history. So for certain products where you have enough data, you don't really have to do that quick mental math. You could simply add it to on order and copy and paste it onto your purchase order with your supplier. Now, after you finish going through all these products in restock now, what you'll typically find is that there's going to be too many products for you to restock, meaning you don't have enough capital to restock all of these products. So that is a good problem to have, because now you have the option to choose and pick which products you want to restock with the amount of capital that you have to invest into these products. And for the rest of the products that you don't restock, if you go to on order, you could quickly remove it by clicking the 26 ordered right here and clicking remove order. Now it's going to go back to your no stock or your restock now report. If you go to your stock report, these are all the products that you currently do have stock in Amazon and it's not ready to be replenished just yet. Another quick tip is if you have products that are on order on their way to Amazon, by looking at the inbound right here, you could quickly go to Smart Repricer in order for you to change the repricing settings for those on order products. This way you're building a step-by-step workflow to manage your entire business and make sure all your products remain profitable. So that was a quick overview of how to use the restock report for your Amazon business. I'm probably going to be doing a part 2, part 3, part 4 tutorial for this specific tool because there's just so much to cover. But if you want to try this tool out, all you have to do is go to 3coats.com, and this tool will also be included in the Seller 365 software bundle. This is one of the most important tools that you can use to grow your Amazon business, and 3coats made it available for every single seller that's using Seller 365. So if you want me to dive deeper into this tool and how to use all the other tools available in the Seller 365 bundle, make sure to subscribe, follow, join our communities, and check out the link in the description. I'll see you guys in the next video.